was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for who knows how long, he's been the one and only Spider-Man.
Until Miles Morales
friendly neighbor to all of New York City. In a universe filled with super soldiers, hulking green Goliaths, and world-shattering gods, Spider-Man is there to look out for the little guy.
But in a multiverse of infinite possibilities, that doesn't always last forever. Like in Universe 1610, when NYC's Webhead got iced on the job.
The city was left without its protector.
No Spider-Man.
Unfortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. Enter Miles Morales, a young teen from Brooklyn just trying to figure out his place in the world. And now, he had it thrust upon him.
The canon event to start
1758, graffiti artist, Harold of the Nuncy. Like Naruto, DBZ, JoJo's Glenn. Just like in events.
This spider carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing serum that granted Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electron attraction to crawl along any surface.
And you can't forget that classic spider sense, an internal warning system that lets Miles know about incoming threats so he can react ahead of time.
Yeah,
he even got an
but Deku got that too.
Letting him see through stuff.
But no spider person is complete without their
nano mesh vibranium suit. Wakanda went sleep. He got the black nigga buff. All right, Wakandan web shooters, spider powers. He got invisibility too. Radar spider sense. Well, he got more shit than. Wait, my nigga Peter got bit by a bootleg spider. Hold on. Venom punch, venom shot, venom blast, mega venom blast, venom saber, bioelectric webs, absorption over. Nigga, Peter got bullet. He got none of this. I really forgot. Peter got bit by the bootleg spider.
These webs have all sorts of applications between swinging, grabbing, restraining, projectiling, and being made into constructs.
Not having Peter around to show him.
Nah, Peter really had the worst spider.
And between mishaps with wall crawling and web slinging, Miles got off to a rocky start.
Like any typical teenager, he had a lot of self-doubt.
Okay.
Could he keep up in school? What was the right way to talk to girls?
And how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be
his
very
own uncle? Yeah.
Makes family dinner so awkward. All that trying to kill you stuff.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents. Better yet, loving parents. They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always see eye to eye.
Okay.
And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's.
Yeah,
Miles has a variety
because Peter don't got all the powers like he just got.
Invisibility and venom.
Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching, absorbing, blasting, mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this.
Yeah, I was like, when did he get this?
Jeez, what kind of spider was
I'm
this?
saying
It's not entirely science fiction. Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linnaeufeidae, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural electric fields to fly, traveling up to hundreds of miles. No pun intended.
Bro,
well, whatever kind of
he got
was,
bit
it gave Miles
by a spider off a perk.
To find his worth as Spider-Man.
Miles can dodge gunshots, missiles, and lightning bolts. He survived all sorts of beatings, including a building exploding on top of him.
Oh, geez, Spidey could lift buildings and dodge light speed attacks, and Miles is more than a match for him.
Like the time he absorbed the energy of a bomb that was going to vaporize Harlem.
What? He did do that.
Million tons of TNT.
Damn.
He's gotten kudos from a ton of older heroes too, becoming a member of the New Ultimates and the Avengers. He even helped form the Champions, a team of teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss Marvel and Ironheart.
The King of Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibes.
Like he got the black nigga buff, bro.
T'Challa's own suit. This super rare and tough metal can absorb kinetic energy and vibrational impacts.
It helps to regulate Miles's venom powers too, allowing him to better control his electrical output.
The vibranium
was he a vampire at this time?
Acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal attacks like they're nothing. This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's swords have shattered against it.
Though it's not as durable as, say, Captain America's shield, but enough kinetic energy will overload it.
Don't be near it when it does, or you'll end up like the Falcon here when he used his vibranium wings to stop a bomb that was gonna blow up New York City. That's twice now. Does any other city have to deal with this stuff?
But when vibranium and spider powers still aren't enough, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive,
giving him huge boosts in strength and
Nigga, that's Super Saiyan. What? Wait, who gave what's this man's spider was off a perk?
Speed and making him a whole lot zappier.
No, that's
They're
tough though.
Shonen power up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking some favorites.
That's
Despite his
Chitadori.
initial insecurities, Miles has more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer
Did
standing
he?
in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally, his universe got blown up, and he was sent to the main 616 timeline.
Oh, he's that cool.
Along with his family.
He's like that.
And now it's him and Peter as a pair of spider bros.
He's even become one of the big players of the
Blew up a giant symbiote dragon, lifted most of a building, took his hits from giant women, dodged missiles, lightning, and lasers, stopped the inheritors, and saved the weapon of life. Saved the alternate universe of his evil clone, won an Oscar, defeated the Prowler, King Goblin, Venom, Mr. Negative, Slim, and Kingpin.
a Spider-Verse.
I ain't gonna lie, the niggas he fought ain't really nothing
nothing
crazy for real.
The multiverse.
There's anime spider people, robot spider people, dinosaur spider people, spider people,
Uh-huh.
a whole lot of them, each with their own way of getting the job done. Miles even led them into battle against the Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his favorite superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing.
Yeah.
For so long as we stay true to ourselves and help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero. But what is a
But my hero here.
To the citizens of Japan, there was no one more synonymous with
I got
courage.
Deku winning this shit, I ain't gonna lie.
All Might, the big numero uno.
All Might was
with a
that.
smile
We
on
still
his
ain't seen
face,
Prime
he
All
can
Might for
save
real.
anyone and win any
But
fight,
Prime
no
All Might was giving
matter
out
what.
feats I don't think
So it
Spider-Man ever
seemed.
did.
After a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. His time as a beacon of hope was coming to an end, and he would need to find someone to pass on the torch.
In this world, most human beings evolved to have their own individual superpowers, or quirks, but not everyone is lucky enough to get one. Like this kid,
My
named
nigga was
Izuku
quirkless.
Midoriya, or as local bully Bakugo like to call him, the good.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd be mad as hell. I was born without a superpower and the nigga that bullied me makes explosion out of his hands. I would've, I ain't gonna lie, the blip would've been up. I'm a cute man.
Deku.
Izuku wanted to save people
24
just
post
like
time
All
skip
Might,
past six.
but even his
Part-time
idol
teacher.
told him that he would have
Alias
to
one for
give
all
up
hero.
on
Deku
his
possesses
dreams.
7 quirks.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma quirk.
Romantic interest? Oh, you know one of them. No, his romantic interest was Uraraka. This whole, that's like, I don't care. Y'all can try to cancel me or whatever y'all want to say. Y'all can come for me. Yeah, nigga was going. Every normal person knew it was gonna be him and that Uraraka girl. Every normal person knew that. Y'all know who I'm referring to, the non-normal people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You feel me? The other side.
Till he got
Yeah,
the chance
I'm
to
like,
alpha up and
it was
lend
gonna be
his
him
rival a
and
helping hand,
Uraraka.
proving himself worthy of All Might's torch.
And so, after months of training, Izuku was granted All Might's quirk, One for All. This power allows him to boost his strength to incredible heights,
Yes.
using it for smashing attacks named after specific U.S. locales, and a soccer club.
Or football, as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes, even finger flicks, One for All is the ultimate in strength-enhancing quirks.
The first time he used it, Izuku destroyed this giant robot in a single blow.
Single
on
punch.
accident.
And killed-
Too bad it wasn't the
blew his
only
arm
thing he
out.
destroyed, though. Damn, that looks like it hurts.
One for All's power was so great that the recoil would shatter Izuku's limbs when he used it. In the hands of an improper vessel, One for All could cause their body to explode. So Izuku would need to continuously train to master it at his Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Say that again.
UA High.
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his
Yep.
zero name into his hero name, becoming the Deku who always does his best.
Something that he
That would've
may
been
have
that
taken too
would've been a
far.
garbage
When it
title.
came
Keep
to
it buck.
saving people, Do Your Best here had a bad habit of putting others way before himself. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd be good for nothing all over again if he got himself paralyzed.
So to cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would continuously spread the energy across his body at low percentages.
There we go,
using it for
yeah.
acrobatics inspired by Bakugo's explosive movements.
And with that new
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, once that boy got full cow, he was moving different. I ain't gonna lie, no, that boy was moving like he was like that after that.
came a new fighting style, shoot style. To use a stronger limb that'd be less likely to break, Deku took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to focusing on kicks to pack in more of a punch. Yeah,
and that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All for One, All Might would be forced into retirement just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this demon lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone. Just as All Might had passed One for All onto Deku, it had been passed onto All Might by his master, and onto her by her master.
And that boy,
One for All was a power that was built upon for generations.
The quirks of the previous users of One for All manifested in Deku, along with their spirits, or vestiges, to help him in his battle against All for One.
Black Whip gives him energy tendrils to swing around and restrain foes.
His web slinging.
His arms and manually control.
Wait, matter. This one has web slinging and spider sense, and he can fly. And low key, this nigga he's half a Spider-Man. He's damn near Spider-Man with extra shit.
His muscles if he can't move.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized air, he can effectively fly.
I'm saying.
Danger Sense detects incoming threats.
Spider Sense, you feel me?
Letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats. Familiar?
Smokescreen lets him create a smokescreen, but he can use it at full blast to create a bigger smokescreen.
I feel like he should got a projectile. I don't like one of the quirks, cause like who in their right mind when you want a nigga to defend himself from All for One, and this nigga his primary quirk was a smokescreen. No, that nigga's dying.
That's swell and all, but the real meat is in Fajin. After building up kinetic energy within his body, Deku can unleash it for bursts of strength and speed.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack.
That boy's,
and can use it
I ain't
in
gonna
conjunction
lie.
with full cowling to achieve
He was moving different.
100%.
I'm cute a buck.
All Might's full level of power.
He was moving different when he got that
He
Fajin.
once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second. That's 6,700 times faster than sound. And Deku was moving so fast, the bullet seemed like it was standing still.
And he can go even faster than that with
Yeah,
his
gear
final
shift.
quirk, Gear Shift.
By touching a target, he can control its speed without abiding by the laws of inertia. He can slow down foes to leave them frozen in the air.
Like,
Moves
oh,
so fast
God.
he can punch multiple times in an instant.
Even All for One's
Wait,
own protege,
he did all that?
Shigaraki, couldn't track him. And this is a dude who can catch light-speed laser beams.
It does have a time limit though. After 5 minutes of continuous use, Deku's body will catch up to his speed, suffocating him as his cells become unable to take in oxygen.
Oh
Not
shit.
nearly as bad as One for All was suffocating him, though. He's been doing...
Unlock the One for All's full potential. Became number 4 hero. Obliterated Dark Might Fortress. Flew over 200 kilometers in hours. Saved area, but boom defeated. Can hit you really hard. Come on.
Oh,
Come on, bro.
Just the 10th
I got Deku. I'm keeping
I haven't
in.
even figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
The pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone.
When his little
But
vigilante
alone
art.
was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that demon lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All for One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One for All itself.
No,
Just
that played a big
people
part.
helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All for One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies
Yeah,
for a
he did
brighter
that.
future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work.
Ain't gonna lie, the day when I found out this nigga lost his quirk, man, I was like, shit, bro. I feel like he could have kept with his Black Whip, because the Black Whip was really that nigga shit for real. When he got new quirks and shit, Black Whip, he should have kept that if he could.
Getting a regular 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user of One for All before him.
Some might say he peaked in high school. If not for the sick new armor he eventually
Yeah, he got
to
that,
go
though.
back to kicking butt. He even made it all the way back near the top of the rankings.
All with the help of his friends. For so long as we keep reaching out our hands to help those in need, everyone can be a hero.
All right, bets in the chat. I got Deku winning. I got over on Deku. If I win that, y'all gotta subscribe on YouTube. You feel me? And like, oh, a little comic panel. Okay.
Huh?
Okay. I like the animation here.
You're more man and less spider than usual.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do?
All right, new guy. First lesson, don't watch the mouth. Watch the head.
Okay.
Now watch
So,
mine.
a little sparring match. What's up, I'm oh!
Let's try that one more time.
Oh, this thing look nice. Oh. When do you have time to do that?
Guess who?
Okay.
I can't use my full power here. Gotta take this somewhere else.
That boy can use his full power. You hold back.
You got skills, man. I like that.
No, who the this ain't nigga. This Miles moving like he really that nigga though. I'm keep it bad. It's broken. He's not stop. Yeah, he was not dodging it. Okay, black chain.
Part of the city so we can go all out. Because I always do my best.
Okay. Man. He caught that bit. Oh. Come on, Deku. Get. Why are we already pulling it out? Why are we already? No, Deku, lock. No. My part. This thing he hasn't hit overdrive yet, Chet. He hasn't even touched. Nigga, why are you pulling it out? I gotta have faith. Okay, never mind. He's pulling it out now. Hold on.
I gotta do my own thing.
Okay. Boom. Okay. Wait.
Sarah was
Fucking
right.
nigga.
Your quirk is amazing.
Amazing is my buddy.
Nigga, hit that nigga with a full 100%.
Me the ultimate
F it.
Spider-Man.
His suit has shock absorption, not nullification. So it's
Oh,
gotta
talk your shit. You got a limit, right? You gotta find a way, my nigga. Come on, hit that nigga with some. Hit that nigga. Okay. Nigga, is that a Chidori? Oh, that boy going 100%.
go beyond.
Deku, come on. Deku is physically stronger than this nigga. I know for a fact. Hold on. Wait. I forgot he had that. Deku's surviving it. So he killed himself, base. Wait. Get up, nigga. Hey, my nigga ain't dead.
Spider-Man,
You really are.
you really are
Deku, you survived that though, right?
the ultimate.
Nigga, you won that though. Oh, he killed himself? Who won here?
Vaya con Dios, run your home.
My nigga Deku won.
Talking
Yeah,
about
okay.
superpowers, which matched up quite evenly. Unsurprisingly, given the not-so-subtle inspiration for Deku's quirks, though they did have some edges over the other.
The spider sense gave Miles more insight on his surroundings and threats than danger sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles's invisibility was harder for danger sense to detect when he wasn't attacking, while the spider sense's radar system allowed him to find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than Webs, and Fajin gave a bigger boost in strength than Venom did. Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Sorry, but
Next up,
Deku had speed though,
Scaling
right?
to Peter, Miles could dodge light speed attacks, which actually outpaced Izuku moving faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku, though,
Yeah, that-
that
you feel
wasn't
me?
his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to the light-catching Shigaraki. Even worse for Spidey, one touch from Gear Shift could freeze him in place and make dodging totally impossible. So speed goes to Deku.
Yeah.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting style gave Deku few immediate openings.
Deku may have received more formal training at UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to multiverse-ending gods for significantly longer.
It's close, but with his greater experience, skill
Alright.
goes to Miles.
Miles, alright.
That means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
My nigga Deku had
Was
that.
no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming power is what One for All is all
about. You feel
Deku
me?
defeated All for One. The energy needed to part those clouds with
I'm
this
saying.
punch had a yield of 362 billion tons of TNT, smashing the bomb Miles absorbed out of the water.
I'm saying though,
But it
like
wasn't
my
as
nigga
simple as
Deku.
that.
Hey,
Miles is wearing a vibranium suit after all. So the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
yeah, boy.
Remember, the Vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as strong of a blast.
It's there to provide more protection, sure, but there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could
Deku
dish
had
out.
that, bro.
In this
Like, come on.
superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and immense strength that made him the winning hero.
And the
You know-
morales of the story is...
The winner
It's
is
Deku. Hey,
Next,
nigga, have me a little Chad. I'm cute, man. When that nigga cracked the little gear shift, I'm like, wait, he ain't even hit overdrive yet. That had me a little shocked because, like, you feel me? That's towards the end, you feel me? That's like, nigga, that's his nigga final, you feel me? Trump card on some shit, and he put it out just like that. I'm like, oh, let's back up here. But me, feel me? I forgot that nigga he did a little. I forgot the nigga sent him. All right. If y'all enjoyed the video, hey, my parlay smack. So y'all boys gotta like and subscribe. Y'all agree with me. You feel me? You feel me? Some of y'all niggas chose Spider-Man. Y'all deserve it. Y'all gotta like me. Like, come my shit. You feel me? Subscribe. Hey, all glory to God. Have a great day.